Hi, I'm Steve.
I'm Denise.
And we are Kitchen Mart customers. Our house is about, would you say 50, 55 years old? You go to Google and you look up different contractors.
It was way overpriced. We talked to Kitchen Mart.
Yeah, salesmen were not pushy, which I liked. And out of all the contractors we talked to, Kitchen Mart said, no, everybody's in-house. We did a lot of things that other contractors said were gonna be like super expensive. We liked the price, but I also liked the value because it felt like they were invested in
us.
Yeah.
And that we would be happy in the end seemed the most important thing. The project manager came out. He had all those little details already in his mind and solutions for everything. He was great.
Near the end of the project, you change your mind on a few things.
Well, just
but they rolled with the flow and said, oh, not a problem. Added some things that really, some of those fine details at the end that made the difference between, to me, a kitchen and a showplace.
All I had to do was pick what I wanted. Everything else Kitchen Mart did. I mean, that's about as low stress as you can get for something as big as a complete remodel. Having
one phone call do the whole thing saved us a ton of headaches, got it done faster, and we would recommend them to anybody.
Thanks, you, Kitchen Mart. We love our kitchen.
We do love our kitchen.
So my name is Paul.
I'm Cindy.
And we live in Sacramento. We wanted it done right, we wanted it done well, and done on time, and they did exactly that. There were some problems with some things that we had ordered. They couldn't get it, so Kitchen Mart stepped up and they made the shower pan out of Corian.
Which would have been more expensive.
Originally.
And they gave us the same price that they honored the price.
Because they wanted to stay on time.
And everything was done in-house. So when we went to build our vanity, that was done at Kitchen Mart. When we went to look at our quartz and do the install, that was done by Kitchen Mart. So we were working with Kitchen Mart for everything. I was surprised at how clean everything was.
Yeah, that's a great thing about Kitchen Mart. The guys, they set everything out, they protect everything, they clean up every single day. We felt great about living in the house while they were doing all of the work.
We would recommend Kitchen Mart and have recommended Kitchen Mart to friends and family.
Yeah, they did a great job. They did exactly what we wanted them to do.
We had them back again. And believe me, if we go to remodel our kitchen further, they'll be our...
reface it, that's a possibility.
Yeah, they'll be our first call.
Yeah.
I'm Bonnie.
I'm Mark.
And we're
Kitchen Mart customers. We'd had a kitchen here that had been in place for about 25 years. We had done the tile work ourselves. And we'd heard of Kitchen Mart before, so we thought we'd give them a try. Went down, started looking around, talked to Dan, and Dan also was able to introduce some ideas for us that took the project above and beyond what we had in mind to begin with. Much, much better than what we would have gone with had it just been for ourselves, as well as a recommendation on upgrading the cooktop from what we had previously. And overall, it's been a very satisfying experience. He detailed for us, in fact, he brought us a calendar showing us what was going to happen and when.
What day.
And practically right down to the minute in terms of when stuff would happen, and that's exactly the way the project went. It's that, wow, this really looks nice, and they walking around feeling the countertops and looking at everything that's in here. It's beyond our expectations in terms of the way it turned out.
Well, we had Kitchen Mart come in and do our first remodel back in 2006. We had them come back and change out the countertops to a lighter color.
Kitchen Mart, they assigned us Tim Dozier. He had a checklist that was unbelievable. Things that I never would have even thought about. Plumbing fixtures, and I mean, it was incredibly detailed. And this is just beautiful. I mean, it shines.
It really lightened up the kitchen, going from the dark green to beautiful granite.
The fact that they did everything in-house made it just come off without any hitches at all. I mean, in and out in 2 weeks. It was a great experience.
Hi, my name is David. I'm a Kitchen Mart customer, and they do a fantastic job, and I really, really recommend them. I did some looking on Angie's List, looked at some Yelp reviews, and I liked Kitchen Mart's concept the most, that they don't use subs, that there's one person, one team that I had to deal with, and I had never done a remodeling project of any anything close to this scope before. So I took other people's advice, and I couldn't be happier. It's great cabinetry, but also having a great designer to envision. She went through my kitchen before we even started the process, opened all the drawers, all the cabinets, saw how I used stuff, and understood what my challenges were. I had great communication with the project team, text, email, phone. He was extremely gracious of my time and wanted to make sure that he was doing what I wanted. It was the perfect level of communication, not too much, not too little. So I couldn't be happier with any of that. My favorite part, I would say probably the quality and the features of the cabinets, from the project manager to all of their individual tradespersons, were just amazing throughout the entire process, through communications, cleanliness, quality of construction. I couldn't have asked for a better experience.
Hi, I'm Lester,
I'm June,
and we are
Kitchen Mart customers. We've had Kitchen Mart do 2 remodels for us, and both times the experience was perfect.
All the way from sales, planning, to execution went perfectly. We were given a schedule of what would happen, when it would happen. It was all done on time, and that's what prompted us to come back for this bathroom remodel.
The people that did the work were professional, they were respectful, and most importantly, they were clean.
And another thing that I'm really happy about, everything was done under this roof, and we're just deliriously happy with the whole project.
There was as little disruption in our home as I could imagine, given the scope of the projects. And we're just really happy with that bathroom. That's the first place I go in the morning, the last place I go at night, and each time it's, wow, I am so happy.
Would I recommend them? I have recommended them. So we've spread the word, and would I do it again? In a heartbeat.
Hi, I'm Linda,
And I'm Eric.
and we're very happy with our new kitchen from Kitchen Mart. We remodeled all the different cabinet areas and moved things around. We upgraded and customized the different cabinets and drawers, and the whole island is redone. Kitchen Mart helped us think through the specialties and the customizations that we wanted to do. The kitchen design really feels better now.
We were able to, put things in places that maximized counter space, and still had our appliances conveniently located. And there was some creativity involved in the layout. One of my favorite parts is the walnut. I love the natural walnut. And Kitchen Mart was able to, get the materials necessary and build the cabinets that we wanted with this beautiful natural wood. And we're using our kitchen more.
We are. It's fun. We like it. We just had a better feeling with Kitchen Mart than we did with the other companies and contractors. We felt like they were going to pay more attention to our project, and we'd end up with the kitchen that we were hoping to have. And I just wasn't sure with the other companies until I met the Kitchen Mart team.
Well, very important for us was schedule. I think it's probably true for most people. And early on, the project manager put together a schedule. And that schedule was adhered to through the whole process.
I really appreciated that they cleaned everything up every day, inside and out. Even though we weren't able to use the kitchen, we were able to, see that it was clean, and they were just very professional.
Folks that were doing the work, they were polite, they were interactive, they knew their business, and they were great. Kitchen Mart has a can-do attitude. They think of all the reasons how we can get this project done to meet our end goal, and they just performed really well.
A couple of things that I love about our new kitchen are microwave is hidden behind a drawer now. We have a new dog food area, so the bowls aren't being slid across the floor and with dog food around on the floor. For us, a little special drawer that we worked on was the paper towel holder, which is right above the wastebasket holder, and I love that one because everything's hidden away. Yeah, we would definitely use them again. We would use them, and we would definitely recommend them to our friends. And
we have actually recommended them to our
Hi, my name is Gert.
And I'm Lucille, and we are Kitchen Mart customers.
We have been working with Kitchen Mart for 4 years now and have done 6 different projects that we're really pleased with all of them. We initially picked Kitchen Mart for our bathrooms, we really did that based on reputation, and people in this area of Gold River that had worked with Kitchen Mart were just extremely pleased with it.
They were on time, they were professional, they cleaned up every day so that you couldn't really tell they'd been here. They knew what the rules of the Homeowners Association was. Everything just went perfectly.
The guys that did all the work here were just a pleasure to work with. They're incredibly flexible, even as the crew was working here during the day.
Occasionally we would see the work going on and think, you know, it would be really good if they could do such and such. And we talked with the project manager and said, sure, we can do it. And sure enough, they were able to fit it in.
There were very few surprises. Everything was predictable and everything was on schedule. Every project we've had has been finished on time, as planned. And it's because Kitchen Mart owns all their people, they don't have subcontractors. Some of our favorite things actually happened when we were doing our bathrooms. So we have a sink there that is like a big rock. We have a countertop that has river rocks underneath glass. And that was a very unique design. All those bathrooms were finished right before Christmas in 2017. And we had a Christmas party here, and almost everybody spent almost all their time in the bathrooms.
Just looking at it, it was so much fun. We have seen projects go awry from our neighbors because they relied upon people who they thought were the cheapest price, and things didn't go according to plan, and they weren't very careful about what they were doing. We've never had that problem with Kitchen Mart. We recommend them to everybody.
Hi, I'm Patricia.
And I'm Nathan.
And we're Kitchen Mart customers. We had Kitchen Mart come in and replace all our cabinets. We did a total kitchen remodel.
When we first moved in '95, we did it ourselves kind of deal, right? And we made our own decisions, and we're not designers. We had checked a couple places. I just wasn't that enthused. And then we came over here, we looked around. Your service help while we were here looking at stuff was amazing, and I was sold.
Yeah, the people were really friendly and walked us through the process. They came when they said they were going to come, and they left when they said they were going to leave, and no surprises.
They're always professional, always on time, and they did a fabulous job.
I'm really, really happy. It makes me smile when I go into the kitchen as opposed to the way it looked.
It makes the house look totally different. It's just that big of a contrast from what it was to what it is.
For somebody like us who've always done things on our own, I would never go back. I would absolutely recommend Kitchen Mart to friends, family, and everybody who would ask me. Yes, because we've never had such an easy experience. No, don't do it yourself. Call the professionals.
and your people are that.